Is all life sacred? Is everything sacred? It's said that everything is sacred. Some people believe it, others don't. Others think it only applies to living beings. But at what point is something not a living being? And is it the physical piece that they are referring to, the actual substance of what we perceive with our sight, physical sight? Everything has vibration. Everything. Our organs, each of our organs in our body, resonates at a different frequency. Radio waves from the radio itself, they have different frequencies, different stations, radio stations, different television stations. They all have a different frequency that you're tuning into. The same thing goes with our body. I grew up watching Star Trek, and they went to sick bay and they would lay down and they had everything hooked up with a computer, and they'd wave the wand over them, or the machine would scan over them. Broken bones, different ailments and things that had happened to them. And what they were doing is they were tuning the frequency of that body part or those body parts, and whether it be bone, tissue, veins, blood, fluids, and different organs, sight, and they were retuning it to a different frequency, the frequency that it resonates at, that different organ, that part of that body, to bring it back up to what we call health. And it's all that frequency of the vibration. So that's what they were doing, is recalibrating, rebalancing, recentering ourselves, the body, in order for it to bring health back to it. Now, with that thought in mind, since everything has a resonation, a vibration of frequency, everything does. Here, I've got my necklace here. This is a piece of organite that I wear on the computer quite often teaching the classes, and I'll wear this. And I also have this other piece here. I have another piece of organite right here. So the metal of this necklace, would you say that is a living being? No, it's not. But does it resonate? Is there an energy frequency? Of course there is. There absolutely is. And the molecules that everything is made of, whether it's the leather of this couch here, the metal of this necklace piece, my hair, everything has a frequency that it resonates at. And the molecules will be moving and either closer together or further apart, and they're all moving, creating that illusion of something solid. And if truth be known is that we are not all solid. Nothing really is solid. There is more space than the molecules itself that is holding whatever object together. The wall behind me, the salt lamp there, the salt pieces, everything has a frequency and is more space than the actual substance. What makes it do that? Everything is electrical charge. When I was growing up, not telling you my age, but when I was growing up, there were antennas on televisions. And if the picture was fuzzy, it was acting kind of wonky, somebody would tell them, go up and grab and hold on to that, and the picture would clear. Now, why would it do that if we didn't have electrical impulses within us, resonating within and through us? It wouldn't do anything to the picture. But because we are electrical beings, we have frequencies that we vibrate at, we absolutely do affect that. And have you ever been around someone that, for whatever reason, they come in close to a computer and the computer acts up or it'll freeze up? There are people that actually happens from them, and the effect that they have on it. And I know a couple of people that does happen from. So we are very vibrationally energy beings, and I've said this in other videos as well. And that is what we are first. And then this physical body, the shell that we wear, is secondary. And again, we're not solid the way that you would think that we are. We are more energy that is resonating. And so, yes, everything has a sacredness to it, if you want to call it that, with the energy, such as my cat who's right next to me here. And also plants. There's an excellent book out titled The Secret Life of Plants. And I've shared that title a few times on my Blog Talk Radio show under the name of Meeting Ike series. And you can find that there are many, many archived episodes over there. And I'm doing shows every once in a while. This past year, I've been very busy. Actually, last couple of years has gotten a little off. A lot of people are off schedule. But I have shared the name of that book on a few different episodes. And I highly recommend it, The Secret Life of Plants. Another one is Vibrational Medicine. So that's another wonderful book as well. So you can learn more about that. There are many others out there, but those are two just off of the top of my head to be able to share with you. So you can start learning about the vibrational, the sacredness of all life, of all beings, of all things, everywhere. Whether we can see them or not, doesn't matter how tiny they are or if they exist on a separate, different plane than what we are on. It's said that we can only see so much frequencies, and there exist all around us many beings, not only people passed on and entities and things like that, but it is said that fairies and gnomes and all elves and all kinds of beings do exist. Monsters definitely are out there too, and giants, and not giants in the physical form like us, but so there's so much that we don't know. We can't really disregard because we don't see it. It's not part of our everyday life. Have I ever seen a fairy or a gnome? I've never seen one. Does that mean that I don't believe that they exist? I don't know. I imagine they do because there's so much that we don't see and don't know yet. I just haven't seen any. So until that day, I'm keeping an open mind. But because of the whole concept of vibration and energy and frequencies, I can't disregard it. And I certainly hope you won't either.